Нема такого, щоб...
Ukrainian troops destroy Russian military and tank positions with artillery strikes near Bakhmut. The videos show Ukrainian artillery troops destroying Russian positions near Bakhmut in eastern Ukraine. The footage shows Russian positions being repeatedly targeted by Ukrainian artillery in large explosions, causing large plumes of gray smoke to rise into the air. Ukrainian artillery troops demonstrate how to land a direct hit on a Russian armored personnel carrier in the Bakhmut region of eastern Ukraine. The footage shows the Russian armored personnel carrier being hit by Ukrainian artillery and burning profusely in an urban area. Another video shows Ukrainian troops destroying Russian tanks with well-aimed artillery strikes. The video then shows the first one being hit by artillery fire, before the second one also suffers a direct hit. Two tanks seen next to each other can then be seen smoking, with one on fire, before there is a sudden explosion destroying both of them. The video were obtained from the Office of Strategic Communications of the Armed Forces of Ukraine on Thursday, December 8th, along with a statement saying that they show the destruction of CATSAP positions by the artillery of the Armed Forces of Ukraine near Bakhmut. Ukrainian troops fire thousands of explosive shells at Russian targets every day, using high-tech cannons supplied by the United States and its allies. But those weapons are burning out after months of overuse, or being damaged or destroyed in combat, and dozens have been taken off the battlefield for repairs, according to U.S. and Ukrainian officials. According to U.S. defense officials, close to 350 howitzers supplied to Kyiv are out of action at any given time. The effort to repair the weapons in Poland began in recent months. The condition of Ukraine's weapons is closely monitored by U.S. military officials. Media reported that the Pentagon has supplied 142 M777 howitzers to Ukraine, enough to outfit about 8 battalions. Additionally, the United States has shipped hundreds of thousands of rounds of 155mm ammunition for Ukraine to fire in the largest barrages on the European continent since World War II and has committed to providing nearly 1 million of the shells and all from its own inventory and private industry. Ukrainian forces have also received 155mm shells from countries other than the United States. Once the damaged howitzers arrive in Poland, maintenance crews can change out the barrels and make other repairs. The work on the howitzers is overseen by the U.S. European Command in Stuttgart, Germany, but may soon be handed over to a new command that will focus on training and equipping Ukrainian troops. U.S. President Joe Biden authorized a new round of $275 million, 33.8 billion shillings, in military aid for Ukraine, offering new capabilities to defeat drones and boost air defenses, according to a memo released Friday by the White House. The package also includes rockets for high-mobility artillery rocket system, HIMARS, launchers made by Lockheed Martin, 80,155mm artillery rounds, Humvee military vehicles, and about 150 generators, according to the memo. This is the 27th use of Presidential Drawdown Authority for Ukraine, which allows the United States to transfer defense articles and services from stocks quickly without congressional approval in response to an emergency. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby told reporters at the White House on Friday the equipment was on its way. To counter Russia's surge in missile attacks against Ukraine, the United States has sent sophisticated anti-aircraft NASAMS systems to Ukraine that have been running for a few weeks. Washington previously announced it was sending 4 Avenger short-range air defense systems that use Stinger missiles made by Raytheon Technologies Corporation and Hawk interceptor missiles. In total, the United States has committed $20 billion in security assistance to Ukraine since the beginning of the Biden administration. Since 2014, the United States has committed approximately $22.1 billion in security assistance to Ukraine and more than $19.3 billion since the beginning of Russia's February 24th invasion. Meanwhile, Russia is expanding and modernizing its nuclear arsenal at a time when Russian President Vladimir Putin has repeatedly suggested he could use nuclear weapons to protect Russia, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said Friday. As the Kremlin continues its cruel and unprovoked war of choice against Ukraine, the whole world has seen Putin engage in deeply irresponsible nuclear saber-rattling, Austin said. He made the comments at a ceremony for the incoming commander of U.S. Strategic Command, which oversees the U.S. nuclear arsenal. According to a recent Pentagon policy document on nuclear arms, Russia has the largest stockpile of nuclear weapons in the world, with close to 6,000 warheads, according to experts. Together, Russia and the United States hold about 90% of the world's nuclear warheads, enough to destroy the planet many times over. Putin said Friday that Russia's near-total loss of trust in the West would make an eventual settlement over Ukraine much harder to reach, although contacts between Russian and U.S. intelligence services were at least continuing. At a news conference in the Kyrgyz capital, Bishkek, Putin lamented the failure to implement the Minsk Agreement's ceasefire and constitutional reform deals between Kyiv and Russian-backed separatist forces in eastern Ukraine in 2014 and 2015 by Russia, France, and Germany at the outset of the war in Ukraine.